Go away, pimple. Hello beauty, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Po and welcome back to the new video. If you're already a subscriber and a follower to my channel, hello bro, hello sis, welcome back. I missed you. If this is your first time on my channel and this is your first time watching any of my videos, hello, my name is Poyasek, welcome. For today's makeup video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I accomplish my full face makeup routine and what products I've been incorporating to achieve the look. So if you would like to see how I get from this to this, go ahead and continue watching so that you can see what I did to achieve this look. Before I start the video, if there are any products from this video that you are wanting to use or try out, I'm going to be labeling all their names in the description box below, so go ahead and check that out. And also I'm going to try my best to name all the products on the screen so that you know what I'm using and you can just stay on track. To start off my makeup look, I'm going to go ahead and start with a primer. I always have to use a face primer before doing my makeup. For today's makeup, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty makeup primer, and this is a matte primer, and this is great for the girls who are oily just like me. So I've been enjoying this product a lot lately. After applying primer, I go straight in to do my brows. I do not know how to do my brows after doing my face, so I need to start with my brows first. I just want to talk about the Anastasia brow wax, brow freeze, the brow styling wax. Actually the most important part of my brow routine because it allows me to, you know, sparse up the brow and allow me to do that feather effect that I really love. Not everybody is into the feathering effect, but I absolutely love how it looks on me, especially the way I do it on myself. So this is a very important product in my brow routine, and I don't know if I'll ever stop using this. I also purchased the spoolie that comes with the brow line with this one. They don't come together, you have to buy them separately, but I did buy this because I do love this spoolie. I love how it allows you to get that feather effect. And I also love this flat part because I use it to kind of flatten, kind of like laminate, you know, the brow so that it stays and sticks. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I do it. Before I apply any product on my eyebrows, I go in with any spoolie and just brush out my brows so that it's just easier to deal with when I apply product. Go directly into the pot with the spoolie, and then I start applying and I just feather the product out on my brows until I get the desired effect that I'm looking for. So I just keep trying to sprouse out my brows, feather them out, you know, just to make it easier for me to apply product after this step. Next, I use the flat end of the spoolie to kind of just press the product and my brows down so they stay this way and they don't, you know, move. But then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the next brow. As I said before, I always use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz to create some more feathering and to add a little bit of product in the spaces where you're seeing a lot less hair and needs to be filled out. See that I do, like, the tails of my brows sometimes are fuller, and then other times, sometimes like I don't have really a tail because I'm doing a lot of manipulation. So I used to go in with this brown eyeliner. I don't know where it's from. I think I bought it from like a beauty supply store, but I would add a little bit of that to the ends just to add a longer tail and to continue that feather effect. I purchased the Juvia's Place brow pen. It's in the color dark brown. And this is my first time using this Juvia's brow pen, so I'm gonna, try it out on camera with y'all. Okay, so I want to show y'all. See that little mark there? That's from the brow pen. So it really gets in there. It evens out those spaces that you didn't really have a lot of hair. After I fill the brow out with, the brow wiz or whatever, I'm gonna go in with the spoolie part of the brow wiz and kind of like just not feather things out, but blend things out so that it's not too concentrated with product. It blends out with my spoolie. If I want to add more product, I'll go in, I'll add more product until I feel like I have enough, and then that's when we'll start carving. Doing my brows with the pens and the pencils, I'm going in with my Juvia's brow gel. Sometimes this wand will have a lot of product, so I always have a paper towel near me to kind of just soak off that extra, or I'll use, the top of the bottle and kind of take off what I don't need. But I'll go in and I'll just go and brush over the whole brow with this brow gel. I also want to mention that it is not necessary to put the gel on top of everything we're doing. When I'm in a rush, I don't put the gel and my brows still come out looking really great. Using this to carve my brows out because I'm also going to be using whatever product I have from carving my brows to bring them down to my eyelids, because I'm going to be using this as a primer for my eyelids before I do my shadow. For my brows, I'm also using flat brushes that also have like an angle and one that's just flat, just so that I can have something to work with to carve my eyebrows. This is a Morphe M432 brush, and this is the Real Techniques definer brush. So these are like what I use. Alright, so I know on this part I speeded up a little bit with the editing, but when I carve my brows, I actually take my time, and that's why using a flat brush like the one I'm using is going to be helpful. You don't have to use the same exact brush, but there are plenty that are flat and are going to allow you to really take your time to create the shape that you want, and that is what I'm doing right now. So after this, I didn't really show, but I go in with this brush or another brush just to buff out the harsh lines from the concealer, and then I go to the top and I use less concealer just to clean out the products that I use, just to give me the desired style shape that I'm looking for. They're not always this thick, my brows, I know that I had to go get them done again, but sometimes they're thinner, but I like them. Eyeshadow for this video, or for my makeup look today, I want to use this palette that I just purchased from Ulta, and this is the Morphe Petal Passion palette, I guess. And not I guess, but it is really beautiful. Spring is my time to bring out the pinks, the nudes, all of those things. Like, I really stick to the same color palette, so I wanted to try something new. I want to give Morphe another try. I used to use Morphe a lot, and I stopped just because I just felt like I had to do a lot to get the color payoff that I really want. So I'm just going to try again, see if my makeup skills over the past year have, allowed me to be able to use Morphe eyeshadows again. But I really love these colors. It's giving me, I love these colors. They're very beautiful. Go ahead and place Scotch tape on the edges of my eyes so that my look can be precise and, just stay within an area of, where I want it to be. So for this step, I'm going in with my Nars concealer. You can use any concealer that you have that you feel like is thick enough to be on your eyelid for eyeshadow, primer, you know, base. But I'm using the Nars concealer and I'm just buffing that out, blending it out. It doesn't need to be super light or super thick layered for me, but it just needs to give me enough to work with the colors that I'm going in with today. And since we're using pink, I want it to be, you know, bright enough so that you can see those colors. Then I'm going in with this Juvia Place palette and I use this color here that is closest to my skin tone and I apply that. But before I do so, I go in and buff out any creases on my eyelids before I apply any powder product after the concealer. So for this look, I actually regretted adding this step, like putting the powder on my eyelids, because sometimes when I put powder, it makes it hard for the color pigment on the other eyeshadows to pick up. So as I've been doing and learning how to do my eyeshadow more, I am learning to just go in with the colors that I need to go in. So I'm going in with this lighter color pink that is in the palette from the Morphe Artistry palette, and I'm just gonna buff that. And you see like a little bit, it was a little hard to blend that, and I think it's because I put that other powder. So I'm going in with Big Apple and I'm going in with this Juvia's Precision brush because it is a little bit more precise. It's going to help with blending those colors out and getting them in your crease. But these colors were a little bit similar for me, so I didn't really see like how they differ. But I'm just having fun in this process, just using different colors. Like I thought I could use that as an eyeliner color, but it was too bright still, so I used it as a way to kind of buff out the other colors and make them all blend together. Next, I'm going with my all-time favorite, the Juvia's Chocolates palette, and I'm using one of those dark colors to use as an eyeliner. I feel like using eyeshadow as a liner sometimes makes the process easier, and you have a lot more control of the process than using like a felt tip eyeliner that's black and it's super pigmented and it's gonna be kind of hard to put on. So for these processes, when I'm like in a rush, I go in with an eyeshadow, and I'm gonna be using that beautiful sparkly glitter for the inner corner as a cut crease, and that is essentially gonna be my eyeshadow look for the day. Done with my eyes, eyebrows, eyeshadow, everything. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my foundation routine, and I'm super excited to show you guys what I've been incorporating in my foundation routine, because I highly believe that these two products have really changed the game of how long I can keep foundation and concealer on my face. The longevity, how well it just stays on my face and continues to stay natural over time. I've been using the M.A.C Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in the color NW45. So one of the major reasons why I wanted to do this video is because I wanted to show you guys one of my makeup loves for the past month and a half now. I've been rocking with this M.A.C Studio Fix foundation with SPF 15, and I love this product. It's a light to medium coverage, so you can blend and build, but I just love the color, like the payoff that it gives me at the end of the day, throughout the day, the way it just oxidizes and looks super natural. I've been using this product for a lot of my makeup gigs where I know I'm going to be on set for long hours, and I trust it to do what it needs to do. So I really love this foundation. I needed to go back to MAC, the OGs of the makeup game. So I just go in with a brush, a buffing brush that I'm using like right now. This one is from Real Techniques, but I go in and just blend. I have been struggling with stress acne, so as you can see, like one cheek I have that pimple, and now I have an acne scar from it, and then it's just like my jawline and stuff. But with this foundation, it just really helps with, you know, those acne marks just blending into your skin. If you are comfortable with your acne marks and, you know, having a skin-like finish, then this is your foundation. If you want the foundation to fully cover you, then I would go for something a little bit thicker. This is not the one. This one will show acne scars and just scars on your face from any possible reason. So I just don't mind any bumps or anything showing, so I go for this foundation. I really love the color payoff. Again, this is NW45 for my shade.
Start your computations.
But yeah, if you're looking for a foundation that's going to really be your best friend throughout the day, 10 hours, 12-hour long, you know how work goes, this is the foundation for you. Again, it has SPF 15, so it really helps with that side of it. And yeah, anytime you're using a product like foundation, primer, things like that, you want to shake the bottle so that it's easy to blend the product once it's on your skin. So yeah. So this is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Hydrating Primer, and I use this to put just on my under eye so that I can get a product that's going to help the concealer I'm about to apply to stay and decrease the chances of creasing and all of that. But as I've learned over time, like, nothing helps. Actually, putting the Milk Primer, which is a primer for people with drier skin rather than oily, it just creased my under eyes, so I shouldn't have done that. I should have just applied more of the Huda Beauty matte primer. But that is what I'm doing now, and blending out, and then I'm gonna, you know, let it dry for a couple of minutes. This is another product that I got from MAC. This is the concealer NC50 in the color NC50. This is a Studio Fix 24-hour concealer. I love how it blends into this foundation. I mean, they're both from kind of like the same line, same brand, so they blend together really well. I really like this color. It is bright, but once you blend it out and you don't put too much product and you just blend it out, it's gonna look fine. This combo, the foundation and the concealer, when I tried it at the store, she applied it really lightly, and the way I wore it all day, I kept looking at myself in the mirror. It was a vain day, but I just really love the combo of these two. Again, the longevity of these products on my face throughout the day, how great they look in pictures and videos. From a distance, when people look at me, they always leave a comment. So I just wanted to share specifically those two products. So I just go in with a brush. I don't use a beauty sponge after applying these products because they are light. So I feel like if I put a beauty sponge and blend after buffing out with brushes, product will go away, and it's already a light layer. So I just skip the beauty sponge and I just blend with a brush. For this next step, I'm going in with my loose setting powder from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just going to be setting that in the areas where I applied the concealer. I'm starting to apply product on my face after we've applied all our liquid-based products, so that is what I'm doing here. For my face, the powder that I use is the Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium deep. I forgot to show you guys this product, but I'm redeeming myself from a comment that I received, so I'm really trying to show you guys everything that I'm using. For my contour, I'm specifically using the Juvia's Place Bronze Bronzer. I know that this is specifically a bronzer product, but it is so amazing and versatile that you can use it as a contour and a bronzer with the 2 different shades that come within the palette. I love this bronzer. I use it specifically for my contour for every single look. So, love this product. I specifically use it with this brush that I got from Real Techniques, and when I'm on my cheekbones, I try to brush on an upwards motion so that I don't take the contour down. For blush, I'm going in with the Milani Bigs blush, and I'll be putting the color in the description box below, but I've been using the blushes from Milani since college because they always leave my skin looking like I woke up with a natural blush. It's so mineralizing skin finish. It's so beautiful, and I love the payoff. I don't go to any other blush but Milani and Juvia's, honestly. But I'm gonna go in with the setting powder that I use for my under eye and everything else just to sharpen up the edges of my jawline. And then I'm going in with one of my favorites, which is a MAC Cosmetics Mineralized Skin Finish, and this is in the color Gold Deposit. And again, this gives you a natural finish no matter what kind of makeup you do. So I love those kinds of skin like looking products on your face. So I'm going to be using my Juvia's Place Luxe Lip Liner in the color Brownie, and I really love this product specifically because the product is thick, like the pencil itself. It's really thick so it doesn't break at all. And yeah, it's a twisty. You have to twist this product, you don't sharpen, which I really enjoy as well. So this is what I'm using as my lip liner. To end this video because it's been a minute. It's a long video, I'm really sorry. This is Milky Gloss, and this is in the color Cherry Skins, and I really like it. It's kind of like a pastel pink, so I really like that vibe, and it's a pastel pink but glossy. Evian facial spray, or I'll use the NYX matte finish. Actually, I'm gonna use this since it's matte. And I'm just gonna spray my face down. You know, make sure it stays into place. So that was the reason for this video today. I wanted to show you guys what I've been incorporating in my makeup routine, and as you can see, I definitely incorporated the MAC Studio Finish foundation, the concealer. Those 2 products have been saving me with my long schedule work days, and I just really love how my makeup has been coming out with this combination. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I hope you enjoyed the process. It has been a minute since I last posted or even last did a makeup look on my channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know what you would like to see in the next video. I'm going to try my best to get a skincare video out next. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and until next time, I hope you stay blessed.